Sam Bankman-Fried convicted. Yeah, convicted of stealing billions of dollars because of this crypto exchange, which if you had half a brain, you knew that this was a joke. If you had half a brain, you looked into this at all. This guy was an absolute nut job. So we got 7 counts that he faced. Basically, they're saying he is facing over 100 years, 100 years in jail. Now, I've looked at coverage of this, myriad of different publications. You know what they've left out? I said, even supposed, conservative publications like the Wall Street Journal left out all of the money that Sam Bankman-Fried gave to Democrats. And actually in the Journal, they talked about it. Well, he thought it was okay if he was making the world a better place. They actually said that. All of the money that he bankrolled Democrats. I mentioned here on the program, the Biden camp actually, let him know. Said, you basically helped us win the election with the type of money that he was handing out. All of his friends went against him. I'm going to stick by. Okay, if anybody thinks that this guy's going to be going to jail for an extended period of time, I'm not buying it. I'm not. You're going to see this. Obviously, it's going to go to appeal. It'll drift away from the headlines. It'll slowly but surely drift away. Prosecutors in this one, they're not going to want to dig too much deeper because of the people that have collected money. I would think right now, man, you would be seeing, various different publications calling on the DNC and all of these people receive money to give it back. But as it drifts away from the headlines, it'll go to appeal at some point. And quite frankly, he may get off. He may get some sort of situation where, the president signs off and says, hey, you know what? You get your get out of jail free card. I don't know if it's going to go that far, but again, I don't believe by any stretch of the imagination he's going to do that type of time. It's just, I'm through lifetime of experience watching this stuff. You pay your way out of a lot of problems if you give money to the right people here in this country. The old axis of evil, my axis of evil, big business, politicians, mainstream media working hand in hand in that big club that you're not a part of. Is it possible that Sam Bankman-Fried gets a pardon? Absolutely. Absolutely. It will come in at the last minute, before, say Biden gets voted out of office, it'll come in at the last minute and, he was really a good kid. Something like that. But, I think worst comes to worst for Sam Bankman, maybe 5 years. Maybe 5 years when all is said and done at some sort of country club situation. This is all for the news headlines right now. And again, shame on all these publications and not highlighting all the people that were involved with this guy, all of the left-wing causes, all of the far-left politicians that took his money, no problem whatsoever. Again, I remember him sitting down, Bill Clinton sitting down with him. Let me tell you something. Here's a great idea, just popped into my head. You want to have a good short out there, you want to short an investment. Whenever you see Bill Clinton sitting down with some sort of young business leader on some sort of forum, some sort of sit down somewhere. Also, Tony Blair's there as well. Is a pretty good chance you should short that stock. Wherever Bill Clinton goes, man, those companies end up being losers. Theranos, FTX, you name it. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.